Hello rail fans and happy Thanksgiving 2022 out there to everybody. Today's video we're going to have 4 trains. These are taken on a variety of different days. First up here is from September 16th. We've got an I-141. This one is making its way south from North Baltimore, Ohio down to Fairburn, Georgia. Was led up by 556, which is a CW44AH, and 3411, which is an ET44AH. Along this video, we're going to have another I-141, we're going to have an I-140, we're going to have an M203, so we're going to have a lot of auto rack / intermodal trains. The I-140 and M203 that are going to be the 3rd and 4th trains you see. Some interesting backstory there. 140 came through first, and they actually stopped at the Eakin signal to allow M203 to make its pass to the south. M203 on its way by is going to radio in that they observed the door of the DPU as well as the windows being open, and likely had a suspected hitchhiker on board the train, or at least had one at some point. I was kind of hoping that they would bring it north through the cemetery, and then have someone meet it there to investigate that, but unfortunately they investigated it with a track inspector while it was stopped and got the locomotive secured. There was not a hitchhiker in it, or trespasser, but I do have some of that audio footage. It'll be later in the video when all that happens, so definitely hang out and give that a listen. Alright, up next is another I-141. This one's a little over a month later than that first example. You can definitely see that the grass has made a major turn from that bright green that we had in September to where now it's in its dormant stage here as we're getting into fall and winter. So this is October 23rd. This is another North Baltimore to Fairburn, Georgia auto rack intermodal train. It's led up by 5227, which is an ES40DC, and then we're going to have 402 right behind it, which is a CW44AC. I'll let this one continue on by, and then I will be back to talk through the next two. Alright, so here we are now at that M203 and I-140 combo that I had talked about earlier. I-140, as you can see, is that train back there on track 1. M203 is making its way southbound here on track 2. So the I-140 stopped at Eakin. M203 is going to report in that the signs that they see on the DPU unit, which is the front DPU, it's going to be 5269 on that I-140. 203 is led up by one of the newer CM44ACs, was originally Locomotive 300. It's now numbered 7251. It's going to have a mid-train DPU of 5106, which is a CW44AH. It's making its way south from Louisville's Osborne Yard down to Baldwin, Florida. It's got empty auto racks on it. So I will again bow out a little bit later here in the footage. We'll have some of that audio exchange, mostly between the track inspector who's going to do the securing of that locomotive. And then we'll come back here at the end and see I-140 make its way to the north.
140, 31, over.
140, 31.
Come on back to 84. K.A. Ray, my track inspector's up there at Maplewood. I'm bringing 203 by him so he can come down there and secure those doors for you, okay?
All right, sounds a good deal. Thank you. 84.
Thank you, yes, yeah. M20301, let's go ahead and clear Maplewood for me. So I got my track inspector is up there on 2-track on the cutoff there. He's going to come by and help that I-140, okay?
We're heading that way. Hang out there at Delmas, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can block I don't care if you block the river and come across there. You're going to go up to Glenrose and wait for your crew. He's on duty shortly. What I'd like you to do is when you get by A2, when you come up to A2, set your counter for me and give me a count between Glenrose and A2 if you don't mind, okay?
All right, we'll head on down there. It's about 10,400 foot, though.
Yeah, no, and you're 10-5. I wanted to make sure. I didn't know if you would clear A2 when you got to Glenrose. That's what I wanted to check. So let me know when you get to Glenrose, and we'll see if you're clear of A2, okay?
All right, we'll head that way.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yes, yeah.
I-140? Yes, sir. Gonna see if I can get 3-step from you, over. All right, you got 3-step on the 3330. 3-step on the 3330. I'm gonna shut the doors back there. All right. You can release that 3-step. I got her locked up for you, over. All right, we thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Alright, and here is that I-140, the head end of the unit. It's going to make its way on to the north here in just a minute. There's a Sperry inspection truck making its way to the frame here. He's going to stop, get out, and test something on the rails and make a mark, and then continue on to the north. And while he's clearing up, we'll hear the horn and C3330 here starting action. I-140 is a northbound auto rack intermodal going from Fairburn, Georgia up to North Baltimore. You can see that 3330 there, which is an ET44AH. It's going to have two DPUs. That 5269, which had the possible intruder, is an ES40DC, and then we're going to see 814 with the ES44AH. So I'll bow out, let you hear the entire startup of this, and see and listen to the entire train go by. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up below to give us a like. Also, please click on the Rusty Boxcar logo on the right side of the screen to get a subscription to the channel. And send us a comment. Really enjoy reading all your comments, and I try to respond to each one of them. Thanks, and have a nice day.